Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to be switching gears this time around, and we will be playing some RaceRoom. This race is a 15-minute race, so it's going to be shorter, but I do want to let you guys know that I recently got into RaceRoom because they had a deal going on where you could purchase a multiplayer pack for less than 30 bucks. And it came with 27 tracks. Sorry for hitting the mic, but it came with 27 tracks and I think 12 cars that you can use in various categories, which is really cool. This particular sim, not only is it free to play, but it does have more classes than just your usual GT or Formula class, which is awesome. This race that we're going to be doing is the Praga R1 race, which was a free daily that they were doing this past week at the time of this video being uploaded, pretty much. So basically the Praga R1 is kind of like a prototype GT3 car to my understanding. I do remember watching Jimmy Broadbent do like a documentary series of how he participated in the Praga Cup, and his livery is actually in the game. It's the livery I'll be using in today's race, which I thought was cool. Or his and his partner Gordy at the time when they were doing the Praga Cup together. With that being said, this was a short but sweet race. I had a good time on this one, and I do hope I can have more of these in the future because I would like to sprinkle these out in between the longer Le Mans Ultimate races that I've been doing when, you know, what I usually do, which are like once a week. So you guys will start getting more videos as a result because I can do these shorter races. But that's neither here nor there. I do hope you guys enjoy this shorter but sweeter race. And without further ado, let's go on ahead and hit the track. All right, guys, we are about to finish up practice, I think. So like I said, we're at Red Bull Ring. We're in the Pragas. I'm kind of excited because this will be my first time racing on, I guess, a somewhat grid with a decent amount of people. So there's 8 people on track. I ain't tripping. I think that's basically what we were gonna have at this time of day. I was trying to do an earlier race, but for some reason it actually didn't work out. But the 8 racers, 15 minutes, I think we can work with that. I think we can work with that. But that also means
7. That's the end of the session. First.
That also means we're gonna have to work out some things, of course. So we're proceeding to the next session. Right, and I do have it so that the wheel shakes even when stationary. I do like that feature in this game. I'm not sure why I like it, but I do. Kind of gives me that feeling, more of a feeling that I actually turned the damn car on, you know. So this is what we'll be doing. But like I said, guys, this is Red Bull Ring. I have not raced on this track since probably when I was playing Gran Turismo, actually. Oh yeah, that was probably the last time I actually raced on this. I can't even.
Minutes.
All right. And we're off.
Right side. Caution. Clear right. Okay, it's clear.
Now I have the regular ass UI on, so I have to depend on my spotter to tell me who's next to me, if there's anyone next to me. I know there's another type of oh shit!
Car on your left. Clear left. Car left.
Come on, man.
Hold your line. Car clear on the left. Stop. It's okay. Let's settle in.
Yeah, we just gotta settle into this one.
Right side. You are clear on the right. on your right. Right side's clear. Car left.
God damn. Golly.
Have 8 incident points.
Alright, I got 8 out of 40 on lap 1.
Green flag, sector 1. Okay, you're past.
How's this gonna work out, y'all?
You're locking your fronts going into turn 5.
Got to be careful with this one because it's kind of like you can't turn too sharply too quickly, or else it is gonna like spin out like I just happened to be.
Green flag, 57. Stop overthinking things. Just do what you need to do. Caution here.
Damn. The racing, the crew chief is kind of ruthless in this game. For crew chief, definitely not like this in Le Mans Ultimate. That's kind of funny.
This car up ahead's making me nervous. Watch out, Mark. Car number 7.
Yeah, he's very, very descriptive in this one. He's even saying the cars in front of him was making him nervous. I guess he's driving erratically. Uh-oh. We'll see how that works out. I'm just glad I finally got into a race, man, because...
Caution's out in sector 2. There's caution in sector 3. Gap to ahead is now 4.1 seconds.
Because sometimes it's just like...
Green flag in sector 1. Alright, yellow here.
Like, sometimes the server's just having a lot of issues a lot of the time, so...
Okay, green, you're clear. Green flag. Caution's out in sector 1.
And I know you guys can hear my rig shaking like a rattling.
You got cold rear brakes, be careful.
It's kind of crazy.
There's caution in sector 1. Okay, yellow.
Locked up there.
Okay, you passed it. Next car ahead's not the cleanest driver. Be careful with Talbain. Car number 87. The reputation is 32 and the rating is 1.3. You're locking up your left front going into turn 2.
Damn, they tell you which tire you locked up to. It's very detailed in RaceRoom. What the hell? It's not nearly this detailed in Le Mans Ultimate. I wish it was. Maybe because RaceRoom's an older game. They've had a lot more time to put in more voices for it.
Green flag.
Because I did ask it to be as detailed as possible. So I think as the crew chief updates...
Catching up to you. Gaps down to 2.9. You're quicker than us entering. Turn 2. We've just run up 1:33.77.
No worries, that's just my keyboard turning off.
10 minutes left here.
Alright, 10 minutes left. But yeah, the server would have quite a bit of issues a lot of the time.
1:35.10. Yellow flag in sector 1. Green, you're clear.
Oh shit, a couple of people left the game apparently.
You're reeling. Mark in. The gap's now 3.1 seconds. They're slower than us entering turn 1. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 3 is clear.
I can't lie though, this car is really fun to drive.
Car ahead, not the cleanest driver. Mark, car number 7. Caution's out in sector 3.
But how do they know he's not a clean driver? That's the crazy
Looks
thing.
like P6 is off in turn 8.
That's a crazy thing to say. Because he said it more than once now. See, I gotta be careful on this turn. Almost spun out there. All right.
Car behind us is spinning. The leader's just run a 1:32.55.
Velasco's got another drive-through.
P4, sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Caution. Okay, it's clear.
I'm gonna just duck my. Oh,
Caution, be careful.
come on, man. Are you for real?
You have 12 incident points. Okay, you're clear.
I'm going ahead. My first, or technically my second official race on RaceRoom. I've already had 3 bumps, 3 contacts.
Next car ahead is 1 lap down. This car up ahead is a little dangerous.
Somebody's in the pit lane, I think.
4, getting a little closer. Gap's down to 3.6 seconds. Bring stuff, keep it coming. P3, that's halfway, you're good on fuel.
Oof.
Green flag.
Okay, so I can go in there 3rd gear. Good to know.
Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. We've got 5 minutes left, looking good for a podium.
Almost spun out there. I felt it about to happen too. All right.
Guy behind me's closing in though, as a result. Alright.
Mark, it's closing in. Gap's down to 2.4. Car behind's just done on 132.72.
I'll probably lose this position at some point, but I'm not sure.
There's caution in sector 3. Green flag sector 3. Alright, yellow here. Okay, you're clear. You gave us a cut warning. You have 13 incident points.
God damn it. That's what I get. I was getting too trigger happy there. Now that guy's on my ass.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Damn it.
Green flag. Third. Go on your right. Right side's clear. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Got a track on the line. You have 14
Alright.
incident points. Caution.
Oh.
Okay, you're fast. This car ahead's a little dangerous. Mark, car number 7. Green flag D4 is the last lap. On your right. Keep your line. Keep this line. Clear on the right. On your right. Right side's clear.
All right. Whew. Almost lost it there. That's gonna cost me. Shit. All right. All right. Oof, good race.
Yellow, 4th. Alright, it's over. Good finish.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad from where I started. Not bad from where I started at all. All right, but that is the race, y'all. That was pretty good. Pretty good for my first, like, so my first race on RaceRoom, it only had like 3 cars because I was doing it so late, but this one had a decent amount of people, I guess. But I do want to see how a race would pan out when there's like 20 plus cars, because I kind of have to know if I can actually handle that, you know, as far as my computer's concerned and all that stuff. So with that being said, though, I almost had the podium, missed out on it, but that's okay. That's all right. You know, we'll have more races to do in that regard. But I think for now, I think this was a good result. Had quite a few incidents, unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? That's pretty much the name of the game. I will definitely try to be a little bit better regarding how these go. So without further ado, that about does it. This was the Praga R1 race in Red Bull Ring on RaceRoom. If you guys haven't tried this out yet, please do. As I'm sure I mentioned in the intro, this was the free race for the week. You can literally download this for free, and you don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. You just keep doing the free races, and then once you're ready to buy, there is a multiplayer pack that is quite cheap for the amount of content you get regarding RaceRoom. So I highly recommend it, because when it does work, it works well. As you guys can see, it's a lot of fun, and I think it just works. I don't know what it is about RaceRoom, but I'm really enjoying it for some odd reason. And especially because I can come in, get these quick races out of the way. I don't have to worry about, like with Le Mans Ultimate, which I still love, by the way. But if I just want to do something quick, I can always come in here, jump in a race, and we're good to go. Because as most people, I do have other stuff I gotta get done outside of sim racing. So this is a good way for me to get my fix before I go about my day, if you will. So with that being said, I've talked you guys' ear off, but I do want to thank y'all for watching. Have yourself a good one, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.